These my dollars make it hurt.
Oh, yeah, I know you were not expecting me again. Yeah, I'm here tonight. I am here tonight. I feel better. I'm here. I'm going to tell y'all something right now before we even get started. I need everybody in here to share if you can. I need you to share this to your groups. I need you to share this to maybe some of the, maybe you got a cowboy friend that's a personal friend, or even maybe a cowboy hater. Even tonight, it's not all about the Cowboys tonight. Tonight, I'm talking about the entire NFC East tonight. Since we're coming up on our last preseason game, in which a lot of the players will not be playing tonight. I need you guys. We can go ahead and start making some predictions now, which is what I'm getting ready to do. Particularly about the NFC East, and nothing but the NFC East tonight, which should take up all of our time. So if you're here and you're not a Cowboy fan or Eagle or Giant or Washington football team fan, you might be wasting your time unless you're a troll of these teams, which of course we loaded with Cowboy haters everywhere. So I already know. Man, what? I knew about Terry Funk, Shane. I did not know about Bray Wyatt today. Oh my God. Oh wow. Maybe they explain why we haven't seen him in a while. I didn't know he was. I don't know what did he pass away from, Shane? Has it been released yet? Let me know that real quick. I'm gonna say hello to everybody. I just saw that and I just had to say hello to Shane. I'm live right now on my personal page. I'm live on I should be live on the Big Time Show page as well. I should be live there now. Let me know if you are there. Oh, I'm not there. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm there live. I guess you could tell me if I am there. Let's see here. Am I live there right now? And I realize some of my brothers are on. Yes, I am there live now. Thank you. I see. Yeah, COVID and had a heart attack. Woo! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kyle, what's up? I just got off a show with Kyle, Gene, and Godfrey and Brett about the NFC East over and under. We did an over and under on a couple divisions. And I still got some energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do mine now. I was gonna do this Saturday, but I'm feeling fired up right now, so I'm gonna go and do it now. About the NFC East. Ask you guys that if you're coming in, share, and those that are here, come on and hang with me and let's load up these comments and also push that like button for me. If you're on Facebook, whatever page you're on, watching me from, you can obviously hit the star button, or if you're on YouTube, you can push the super chat button as well. But most of all, come on, hang with me, share if you can. What's going on, T Smooth? I'm sorry, brother. It's Ty in the building. East Side Harold, the hater himself, is in the building. Shane, what's up? Again, Kyle in the building. We got enough. We can go ahead and go to work real quick about this. So, the NFC East. Defending champion, Philadelphia Eagles, last year. Cowboys in second place. The Giants in third place. Washington last place. 3 teams from the NFC East made the playoffs last year, which kind of goes against this made-up theory that the NFC East was the worst division in football and all that kind of mess. That got shut down real quick. So kudos to, I guess, all the teams that made it last year. Shockingly, the Giants made it. I think everybody kind of had Philadelphia and Dallas making it. At least they thought the Cowboys should make it. Everybody. You got some who thought the Cowboys would not make the playoffs at all. So, that's how it goes sometimes. But what I want to tell you is that this year is going to be another great year for the NFC East. All right, now I'll tell you why. Philly, I'm going to be objective. Try my best to. Philly is going to be strong again this year. The Cowboys will be strong this year. The Giants, I don't think they will. And I understand what they just got in Isaiah Simmons, and I know they got Darren Waller as a tight end. And of course, Saquon is there. But, I got a lot of question marks. I'm not a believer in Daniel Jones at all. I don't think he's that good at all, period. I think he just got in the way with, I just don't think he's good. I just believe it at that. I believe Washington is going to surprise some people this year. I just leave it there and I'll get into that more. All right. I'll start with who I think. As a matter of fact, before I start, those of you that are here, give me your top 4 in the NFC East. Ready? Go. I'll be looking in the comments real quick. I need your prediction for the NFC East this year. I need your prediction for the NFC East before I keep moving. I need that. Let me see your prediction for the NFC East this year. Hey, I appreciate those that are coming in. I appreciate it. I need y'all to type it out for me real quick. Who y'all got at the top to the bottom? I think East Side says Cowgirls in last place. Why am I not surprised that you would say that? Okay. That's why we don't even hardly recognize you, East Side, because you come up with incredible, crazy takes to think that the Giants and the Washington team is going to be better than the Cowboys. You crazy. But anyway. JD, what's up, man? Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and the Skins, he says. I need some more here. Come on, talk to me real quick. I want to get you involved as well. Let me know what you're thinking uh, as far as your prediction for the NFCs, and then I'll come with mine in just a second. In just a second. Let me know what you feeling about that. Let me know. I don't see nobody else. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Okay. All right. So I'll go from the bottom up. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. I think that the Giants will be in last place. I think the Giants will be in last place. All right. I believe that because although they had a top 10 defense last year, and I think that Thibodeau is going to be even better this year. I'm predicting he'll make his first Pro Bowl. They just traded for Isaiah Simmons, but Simmons has a history of being hurt. But when he's on the field, he's special. He's different. I think their defense again will be pretty solid, but I think that's not their issue. I think that the Giants' issue will be on the offensive end, and I'm saying this, and I'm just going off the history, and I'm certainly not wishing that this will happen. But Saquon Barkley has a history of being injured. I know what he did last year, but he has a history of being injured. I know that. Darren Waller, I mean, good Lord. When has he played more than 10 games? What's up, Jose? What's up, man? Ain't seen you in a while, man. Got my buddy on here. One of my old buddies, Jose, on here. What's going on, brother? Thanks for popping in on. Darren Waller has, I know how dangerous he is. I get it. But when has he played more than 10 or 11 games in the season? I mean, that's very interesting. I don't know. I can't tell you. And then he quit on his team last year. So when things get a little hot, tense up for Waller, he has a history of quitting. And he stays injured. So I can't bank on him. Now, if he plays, he is a difference maker. I'm telling you that. He is. He's a difference maker. Once he's really engaged and ready to go, he is a difference maker. There's no question about that. I won't come against him. I'm just used to him not being on the field. And I think that's going to happen again. That's what I believe is going to happen. And then if that be the case, then Daniel Jones is left there by himself. They have no wideouts. No wideout. Well, they got one that's dangerous, and that's Mr. Hyatt, the rookie from Tennessee. Lightning fast, plenty of swag. He can go. But he's a rookie, and he's going to get touched a little bit. In other words, he's going to put that hat on him, and this ain't Tennessee. This is not the SEC no more. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be a price that he's going to have to pay in his rookie year. He's going to get hit. It's going to happen. And we'll see how things work for him. And he's going to get some of that on the first game of the year, because he's playing us. You understand? He's playing the Dallas Cowboys. We got something for him. But hey, I'm trying to be objective, okay? I don't think the Giants will win a whole lot of games this year. I'm serious. I don't. I know they went to the playoffs last year. I know that they, yeah. They just don't. They just don't do. I'm gonna answer y'all questions as they come tonight. Even though y'all trying to change my narrative, but I'll do that for you Cowboy fans. Jose said they remind me of the old us when we used to have our team put together, relying on a lot of players who struggle with availability. Exactly, and that's what the Giants have. And I'm trying. I just can't. I can't put anything concrete on them because I just don't believe that they'll be there. I just don't. The history shows that with them. And I'm gonna put it like this: if Daniel Jones keep running like he does, he gonna be on the sideline too. No question. He's gonna be on the sideline too. Sooner or later, it's gonna catch up to him. All right. So I got the Giants in last place. Let me see. Hold on. They got a good solid coach, but you can't run the race without the horses. And I'm sorry. I just don't believe that they're gonna stay healthy. I just don't. I ain't wishing it upon them. I just don't think they're gonna stay healthy this year. They got too many guys now that are known for being injured. They're good on paper, the potential of it, but I just don't think they're gonna stay healthy. And I think that's gonna hurt them more obvious than that. And even though they do have a good coach and who showed what he can do last year as a first time head coach, took his team to the playoffs, I give him credit. I think the defense is going to be pretty good again. I just can't see them winning a whole lot of games at all. All right. Now, as crazy as it may sound, I think that the Washington football team will be dangerous this year. I'll tell you why. The real only question mark that I have about them is Sam Howell, the quarterback. Okay. It remained to be seen what he really is, over a course of the season. Once we get about 3 to 4 weeks of tape on him, then we're going to find out where he really is, what team will be able to adjust to him. These first couple weeks, they got to get, he may do pretty well the first couple weeks of the season because everybody got to get used to him. But, however, when we start talking about Washington, it's really not about Sam Howell. He's my question mark. But really, you're not depending on Sam Howell to carry you. That ain't he's already coming in probably with some game manager type expectations with some pretty good tendencies where he can make all the throws, he can make throws when it counts, that type of stuff. But he ain't looked upon. When you say Washington, the first name is not going to be Sam Howell, who's going to be the guy. And because I believe that they're going to make him a real good game manager, because when you look at the offense, he has weapons. I mean, Terry McLaughlin is one of the best receivers in the league, to be honest with you. He's very scary. I mean, he's a problem. Then you have two pretty good running backs, Brian Washington and Antonio Gibson. That's two running backs. They got Logan Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, as the tight end. He's pretty good. But the offensive line, that of course is going to be, another question mark. Not known for, being a good protector of the quarterback. They can block though. As far as the run game goes, what's up, Demetrius? I see you. That's why I say third. I think they're gonna be better than the Giants. I do. I think they're gonna be better than the Giants. Because I ain't talking about the strength of their team, which we all know is their defense. Now, I want to remind everybody of something that they did, there is a difference maker that's coming back this year. His name is Chase Young. Now, y'all, I know he missed all, last year with the ACL or whatever. Please let's not forget what he is, okay? He's dangerous. I mean, he can wreck a game. Now, you mix him up with Sweat. You mix him up with Payne and then Allen. Y'all already know what that front four is like. I'm serious. I mean, that is the strong point of their team, and that is those guys there can make a difference in a lot of football games. The Cowboys, for instance, can't even run against Washington. Well, I can't tell you the last time we had a good game running. That was without Chase Young last year. But Allen and Payne, they give us real problems. We can't get nothing going on the ground. Now you bring back Chase Young, who's excellent against the run. Sweat is excellent against the run. I mean, they are dangerous. I'm just saying. Now, I'm expecting their defense. Now they're weak in the secondary, and that's where a lot of teams are going to attack them this year. They really ain't going to be trying to run the ball. Their cornerbacks are not that great. They're not nothing to be scared of. I can see everybody coming in saying we're going to pass the ball. And to be honest with you, that very well may have to be the case because it's going to be hard to run against them. I mean, I done seen it. That front four is nasty. No question about that. So I think overall, because of that front four, if they can stay healthy, I think that they're going to be better than the Giants. I think, look, I know some of y'all gonna go crazy, man. I'm gonna give Daniel Jones his credit, only because he's played the position longer and we got film on him. Okay. But there really isn't a humongous gap between Daniel Jones and Sam Howell. It's really not. I mean, seriously. It's not. Other than the years played, Daniel Jones, to me, when he first got drafted, shouldn't have got drafted that high. He wasn't all that at Duke. He wasn't all that. He was not. He's athletic. I'll give you that. But throwing the foot, I think how many touchdowns he had last year? 15, I think. I think he had 15 touchdowns, and he played the whole year. That ought to tell you something right there. I mean, come on now. It's not that much of a gap between him and Sam Howell, even though Sam Howell has not, started a whole year. That's really not that really. I look at Daniel Jones as more of a game manager than a difference maker. I don't look at Daniel Jones like that. He didn't show me that. I'm sorry. He's not that raw to me. I'm not saying Sam Howell is. I'm just saying that there isn't that much of a gap between the two. And I think that quarterback play, if I was to make a prediction, I would say that Sam Howell is probably going to play more solid football than Daniel Jones. Because, see, it's easy to play the Giants. You just going to have to stack the box, and you're going to have to take out Saquon. Now, at the risk, you may be giving up Darren Waller one-on-one. But I'll say this. I'd rather have Daniel Waller beat me than Saquon Barkley. So what I'm saying is you're going to see a lot of stacked boxes against the Giants. And Saquon ain't going to kill like that. Now, he can catch the ball. Saquon can. I just can't see him dominating like that. I'm just saying. So that's why I'm saying the Giants, Washington's going to be better because they got an overall better offense, minus the line, which is, I guess you can say, is the foundation of everything. You don't have a good line, you're going to get your brains kicked in. I get that. I just think Washington is just a better team as of right now. I think that Eric Bieniemy is going to have how, some games he's going to look pretty good. Some games he's probably going to be a little shaky because he's still in, finding out about himself. I think Washington will end up in third place in the NFCs, better than the Giants. No, third place is not. I don't think that the NFCs will produce three teams like they did last year for the playoffs. So, no, I'm not saying Washington will make the playoffs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think they're going to be better than what a lot of people think. I can actually see them winning somewhere around 7 or 8 games this year. I do. I think they're gonna be dangerous. I believe they're gonna be in a lot of football games because of their defense. And, I got a feeling that they gonna, be a little bit dangerous there. That's just my opinion. For those that came in, if you haven't done it, can you give me your NFC East predictions real quick? Can you do that? 1 through 4. Just shoot it in the text. I mean, in the chat, right quick. Give me your predictions on that real quick. And keep moving on the rest of this. Give me the rest of it. Let me see if some of you will cooperate in that. Put it on out there. Y'all some football experts. Y'all know the game. Most of you in here been with me for a while. William Kill says the NFC East has gotten better. Slugfest for sure. It always usually is. The way that the NFC East, other than last year, the NFC East usually comes down to about the last 2 weeks of the season. It just seemed to be that way all the time. Keep in mind last year that it took, usually when you win 12 games in a season, usually that not only wins your division, but it also usually gets you right at home field advantage. Jose says, Mitra says Dallas, Philly, the Giants, and Washington. Okay, in that order. Yes, Jose, they still have. Say Washington is Robinson, the running back is Washington. They still have the other kid. They still got Antonio Gibson as well. So they got a 2-headed monster now. They can run the ball. Gibson is 1,000-yard receiving. 1,000-yard rusher. So he can get the job done. Now you got a 1-2 punch. That's why I was saying you kind of figure the philosophy of how they're gonna run their offense. If I'm a betting man, I'm saying they're gonna be dedicated to running the football. That's what I think. I don't think McLaughlin would get his numbers, but I don't think we go in saying that Sam Howell needs to throw the ball 35 times a game. That ain't what you want. I think it's going to be a running type team and try to play good defense. That's what I think. Occasional, play action passes, which if the running game is working, it's going to work. And Howell gets to look good. And William Kill, thank you, William. William said these are the running backs. They got Gibson, Robinson, Jared McKinnon. That's a great addition. Because we all know McKinnon can come out the backfield and catch the football. So he obviously probably is going to be their third down back. And he's dangerous. We've seen him for years. So that's a pretty good threesome at the running back position. No doubt about that. All right. Eastside, you might well just go to sleep, sir. Might well just go to sleep. We said the NFCs. We didn't say nothing about the AFC South. So you have a good night. Have a good night. Y'all tell Eastside, have a good night. We ain't talking nothing about no AFC period. Nothing. All right. So again, I have the Giants in last place. I got Washington in third. Let's go now to number 2. There ain't gonna be no phone line tonight, though. It won't be no phone line. Eastside. It won't be no phone. Well, it might be. Let me take that back. It might be. Okay. Number 2. If I was to put the roster side by side, Philly and Dallas, who y'all got? Who has the better roster? I need y'all to put that in. If and of course I'm saying barring injury, of course, barring injury, who has the best roster? That's offense, defense. I guess you go special teams involved. Who? Okay, good question, William Keith. Good question. And this is a very legitimate question right here. William here. Which NFC East team is best at stopping the run? My answer is, William, it remains to be seen. The only reason why I'm saying that is because Philly lost a gigantic piece. That was Mr. Hargrove, who's with the 49ers now. That's a big loss. Okay. I understand they got Fletcher Cox. Fletcher's a little bit older now. I understand that they had Jordan Davis, but I understand who they drafted. And I forgot Green, I believe his last name, from Georgia. Jordan, whatever his name is. Jordan Carter, I'm sorry. I understand they got that, but he's a rookie. I know he's strong, but this ain't the SEC. You ain't playing Vanderbilt, playing the NFL. There's a big difference between somebody at Vanderbilt and Zach Martin. There's a big difference. So you ain't just walking through. Hello. I mean, it's a difference. Okay. So I think that the rosters are all Jalen Carter, I'm sorry. Yeah. I think that the rosters are, if you was to give an edge, whoever you gave the edge to, it's not a big gap. It's not. You see, I'll just go ahead and start with, I'll go down the list and I'm going to be objective. Best quarterback. I'm saying it's Dak Prescott. Because, see, when you say, I understand what Jalen Hurts did last year. I understand. I understand what he did last year. I know he had a great year. I can't argue with that. But that's his only year. What else has he done? I'm saying that was his best year last year. You got to do it more than 1 year for me. I'm sorry. You have to do it more than 1 year. And Jalen Hurts gets to show me that this year. You got to give me you got to do this every year. I don't think he's that guy. I just don't. I don't think. Now, if you're just going out 1 year, okay, y'all, you can have it. You got to do it more than 1 year for me. There's been plenty of 1 year hit wonders for quarterbacks over the years. Can you do it consistently? Can you do that consistently? Dak has done it. I mean, we look at his stats. It's obvious he know what he's doing. And why everybody harping on the 1 year where he had the interceptions last year. What about the previous years when he threw for 4,000 yards? When he threw over 30 touchdowns in the season, 35 touchdowns in the season. I mean, hello. You know what I'm saying? Everybody harping on 1 year from Jalen and 1 bad year from Dak. And now you think that's who he is. It's not the case. And because Dak has done it longer, I am going to say that Dak Prescott is the better quarterback in the division. All right? Let's go to running backs. I'm going to have to give the edge to Philly because we've seen it. This will be Tony Pollard's first year. This will be Rico Dowler, if he can stay healthy. This will be his first year of real play. Deuce Vaughn is a rookie. Hunter Lemke is a rookie. Malik Davis, not a rookie, but can't get on the field consistently enough. So he's still an unknown. Philly has Swift. They have more experienced running backs than we have. I get that to Philly. Best offensive line. Philadelphia. I mean, obviously. Ran the ball well. Our guys are still kind of in a makeshift type playing. We're dependent on older guys that usually are injured. We're dependent on them to try to stay healthy, while Philly guys, they're pretty good. There's no question about that. I think they had 2 All-Pros or 3 Pro Bowlers, I believe, from the offensive line by itself. They're pretty good. I'll give them that. Wide receivers. Again, slightly. Not much of a gap. Slightly. You got to give it to Philly when you start talking about Devontae Smith. You start talking about A.J. Brown. We are, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks. We haven't seen Cooks yet. We got an idea of what Cooks is going to be, but we haven't seen it yet. So based off that, we have seen Smith and A.J. Brown. We have seen it. So Dave, what's up, Damani? What's up, Damani? What's going on? Appreciate you popping in. I believe they're there on that. Best head coach. You said best head coaches. I'm going Dallas. And I'll tell you why. Well, the coach got to do it again for me. I mean, I saw how Philly made it last year. I get that. I know he went to a Super Bowl. I get that. But you got to do it more than 1 year. You have to do it more than 1 year. Mike McCarthy, even though it was a few years ago, the one thing that you cannot take from him is that as a play caller and / head coach, he has the evidence that he was the best for that 1 year. He won the Super Bowl. He did. So he's a champion. That you can't take it from him. So in the other, look, if you want a ring, you obviously know what you are doing. I think we can agree to that. I understand it was 2010. I understand that he had Aaron Rodgers. I get that. But he won. He was the play caller. He knows how to coordinate offense. He knows how to move the ball. He did it so well that he won the Super Bowl. I understand Philly coach went last year and this is 1 year. You gotta show me more than 1 year. I'm just built like that. I don't get involved in the one hit wonder. Huh? Hey, yeah. If y'all there are fans that are live in the moment type fans. They live in the moment. They say, just like Jalen Hurts. Everybody now saying Jalen Hurts is probably the second best quarterback in the league. I was saying, say what? Really? Based off this 1 year from last year. Top 5 quarterback. And I'm saying, like, 1 year? It's kind of like Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence ain't done nothing since he left Clemson. They won the division last year, but they only won 7 games. Jacksonville won the division because the division was horrible. But now, since they won the division, Trevor Lawrence, they say, oh my goodness, he's that guy. He's that guy. And I'm like, what has he done? I understand he won the division, but he won with a 7 and 9, 10 record. Good Lord. I mean, that ain't nothing to brag about. They just tell me the rest of the division was horrible. Not that he was so good and great. So I can't give Jalen Hurts. He did well last year. Jalen Hurts is a fighter. I love the kid. I loved him when he was at Alabama. I loved him when he was at Oklahoma. I just hated when he got drafted by the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles at all. And I don't cheer for them. Period. But I recognize the fight that he has in him. I recognize that he's a solid player. I just don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. I just don't see it. Definitely not number 2. I don't get that. But that's just my opinion. Everything else, everybody else got one. So, who's right or who's wrong, I don't know. Now, the Eagles, I was going down the list. Sound like I got a little check marks for the Eagles. Defensive line, I'm going Cowboys. I don't think it's no question. I got Michael Parsons there. That alone makes it good, makes them over shoulders that. But when you throw in DeMarcus Lawrence, when you throw in Sam Williams, and I understand, of course, that he got arrested and all that kind of stuff, but he's going to end up playing. When you got him, when you got Dorrance Armstrong still on the team, I'm surprised that he ain't been traded yet. But he's still a Cowboy, so got to throw him in. When you throw in defensive tackles, I think Mozzie, Hankins, Gallimore, Bohanna, that's pretty good. When you throw in, I forgot Dante Fowler on the edge as well. We loaded. Defensive line. The defensive line is loaded. I don't think the Eagles compete. I understand they got Reddick. I understand they got the other kid over there, but I just don't think they can match up with the Cowboys at least. Fletcher Cox is still good, but he's a little older now. I don't think he lost too much, but he's still pretty good. Jordan Davis, as much hype came around him, did he really live up to the hype? I mean, from last year? So the same thing about Jalen Carter. I got to see it first before I give him that type of credit. Linebackers. I'm going Cowboys. Reddick is different from Philly. But I think combined LVE, Damone Clark, who I think is going to have a big year this year. Matter of fact, I'm so big on that if you play fantasy football and you have the defense where you have to get individual players, I wouldn't be surprised if Damone Clark is one of the leading tacklers, at least on the Cowboy team, which probably would give him over 100 tackles this year if he stays healthy, of course. I think we're better there. Secondary, I don't even think it's a question, y'all. And I'm combining the safeties and the cornerbacks combined. If that is the case, this is not even worth a discussion. The Cowboys have the best secondary, I feel, in the league this year. I just don't see no other team that has safety and cornerbacks combined like the Dallas Cowboys. No team. You may have some individual players, but collectively, safeties and cornerbacks, there is no team that is better in the secondary than the Dallas Cowboys. No team. I don't even think it's close. I don't even think there's really even a discussion. And I understand who the Philadelphia sent two guys, Slay and the other guy, to the Pro Bowl last year. I understand that. That's a good 1-2 punch. But please, Gilmore and Diggs, I mean, you gonna have to show me at least you got to show me who, a team that has those two. I mean, it can't be no more than maybe 2 or 3 teams that maybe you could throw at me. And Philly might be one. But I think that Diggs and Gilmore are better than Slay and the other guy right now. If you go on corners, I think Miami has a good case with Jalen Ramsey and Howard in Miami. And Howard was a All-Pro, I believe, last year. I know he was a Pro Bowler, but I believe he was an All-Pro. Jalen Rams, of course, is all world. But I think that's about. I just can't see it. So I get a cow. In other words, what the Eagles are on offense combined, y'all forgive me for that. I believe that the Cowboys are better defensively than Philly. So the question is there a gap then between them? I mean, them and us on defense. And I'm going to say the answer to that is no, it ain't a large gap. Just like I don't think it's going to be a large gap between the Dallas offense and the Philly offense. I still believe that even though the Kellen Moore is gone, which most of us wanted, I still think that we're going to score a whole lot of points. Last year, we had CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown as our 1 and 2. Michael Gallup was hurt. This year, it's CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. There is a difference between Brandon Cooks and Noah Brown. Huge difference. So the offense just got better just by adding Brandon Cooks to the team. Last year on defense, my starting cornerback was Trayvon Diggs and Anthony Brown. This year, it's Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a difference between Anthony Brown and Stephon Gilmore. The defense right then just got better. That's what you call an upgrade. Okay? There's no question about that. Now, last thing is special teams. So we'll go to the obvious. Field goal kicker. Look at his Shane right on point. Here I come now. Field goal kicker. Philly has Elliott. We got a rookie from the USFL. It's not even a conversation. Philly has the best kicker. I mean, that's obvious. Kick return game. That's not even a thought either. The Cowboys. We got a Pro Bowl kick returner in Turpin. I don't even know who Philly has returning back there. But Turpin is the guy. It's like that. So the question is there a real gap there? And I know I'm holding y'all a little bit late, but I appreciate all y'all that came in late. I know I should have did this at 7, but I was on another show tonight. So the question is, who I got second? There's nowhere in the world Philadelphia's winning 15 games this year. They lost their coaches. That makes a difference. They got pretty much the same players. They had on a good rookie and Jalen Carter, supposedly. I just don't see Philly winning that, not like last year. They needed a special year last year just to keep the Cowboys from winning the division. Usually when you win 12 games, as I said before, that usually wins your division. Plus, it puts you into, almost a solid race for a home field advantage. That's how special Philly was. Philly record was so good, the Cowboys lost by 2 games, and they won 12 games. I'm sorry. It was, had a 2.5 game lead. Then Philly won 15 games last year. Okay? So not only did they win the division, they got number 1 seed. 12 wins usually get you a home field. At least in one playoff game. Shoot. The Philadelphia Eagles put the Cowboys on the wild card round, on the road. We had 12 wins and played Tampa Bay, who only won, I believe, 8 games last year. We had to go straight to Tampa. Straight to Tampa with 12 wins. I don't remember too many wild card teams that only had, that had 12 wins and they on the road. And would have been on the road for the entire playoffs. That's the amazing thing. That's how special Philly was last year. I don't see it this year. I see Philly winning somewhere. I see which will lead to number one. Of course, I got the Cowboys winning the division this year. I can see because my defense, I'm trying to tell y'all, if the defense don't do what I'm thinking they're going to do, they're going to let us down. I see the defense, our defense, the Cowboy defense, as a top 3 defense in the league this year. I can see it. I can see it happening this year. And because you're playing number 3, please don't think because Kellen Moore gone. Please let's not think that all of a sudden we ain't gonna score but 12 points a game. No. We gonna score points this year. Same amount. 20, 27 to 30, 27 to 32, 33. It's gonna be the same thing this year. I see it happening. And if you got a top 8 offense and a top 3 defense, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna win a lot of games. So my prediction is that the Cowboys and the Eagles will actually swap this year. And what I mean by that is I can see Philly winning 11, 12 games. I can see that. I can see them winning about 11 games this year. But I also can see the Cowboys winning between 12, 14 games this year. And some of y'all gonna be saying, "Oh my God, you're such a homer. You're just a cow." No. I really believe that the defense will be dominant enough. If they're holding teams to 20, 20 points a game or under, the Cowboys offense is going to score. I can see that. I don't see if the Cowboys, I'm just throwing a crazy number out. If the defense hold teams to 15 points or less, I don't see the Cowboys offense being so bad that we get 17 points. No. I'm saying the Cowboys offense is going to it ain't going to be that much of a drop off. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, the Cowboys and the Eagles are going to switch this year with records. Maybe not the same amount of wins, but I can see the Cowboys winning 13 minimum game. Minimum. I can see it. So I got the Cowboys first, Philly second, shocking to a lot of other people. I got Washington third, and I got the Giants last. I really believe that the Cowboys are gonna switch seats with Philly, and keep in mind, y'all. I had it up earlier. I put it down, but I know it's year to year, but when you play your division twice a year, you kind of know the team that you're playing. What's up, Gary? I see you. You do know the team you're playing. So here's what the facts say. Dak Prescott against the NFC East is 27-6 in his whole career. Y'all hear what I said? 27-6. That's not by coincidence. That's not. That's not. He knows the teams. He does. And usually if Dak Prescott is under center, history shows that Dak Prescott owns the NFC East. All you haters in here, ain't arguing with it. It's just the truth. It is. Dak Prescott against the NFC East is 27-6. I mean, he ain't lost too much. I mean, I know y'all don't like it, but he ain't lost too much. Yeah. I know you don't like it. I know it hurt. I know. But here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna break it down. Forgive me for doing this. Let me see this. Yeah. Dak Prescott against Washington is, let me get here. I don't want to call it wrong. I thought I had it. Dak Prescott against Washington over his career is 9-1. Just giving you the fact. You look it up for yourself. Against the Giants, he's 9-2. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, he's 7-3. Sounds like domination to me. It's not a coincidence. Yeah, people like Fletcher Cox. He's seen Fletcher Cox his whole career. Knows what to do against him. Graham. He knows what to do against Graham. Okay? When you play a team like that, you know your people. You know who your opponent is. I get it. A lot of you saying about Jalen Hurts, last year was a wash because Dak Prescott beat Gardner Minshew in Dallas. And then Jalen Hurts beat Cooper Rush last year. They didn't see. Last time that we saw Dak against Jalen was the game that I went to in Dallas on that Monday night game where the Dallas Cowboys just ripped the Philadelphia Eagles apart. Just a total blowout. If you remember, that was the game where Jalen threw the interception to Trayvon and Trayvon scored on a pick six. It was that game. So I'm leaning on that. I just don't see that changing too much. Now, I'm telling y'all this because I just believe that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC East. I don't believe no one year hit wonders like Jalen Hurts was, even though he was good last year. I'll give him that. I'm telling y'all it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem this year. Plus he ticked off too. Y'all do know Dak is a little ticked off because he heard all this mess and everybody been talking and all that kind of stuff. And I just believe he's gonna do something about it. Okay? What y'all think? I need y'all to help me on this. Give me your prediction. Some of y'all been in here for a while. Y'all ain't hit the like button. Y'all ain't answered the question. I need y'all to help me. Give me your order for the NFC East this year. Top to bottom. Help me out real quick. Give me your predictions. Give me your predictions this year. I'm going to come to the line. I'm going to go ahead and open it up in a minute. I'll do that. Eastside Harold, let me go and warn you now, sir. Man, if you come on here talking about the Houston Texans, you will have the quickest phone call in big time show history. I could tell you. So they might just not. Don't even dial the number. Matter of fact, let me go and put it up now. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Y'all ain't helping your boy out. Dak hears about it. Let me see. Dallas 1, Gary says, my brother Gary in the building. What's up? Yeah, Dallas. Philly 2, the Giants 3, Commanders at 4. What you say, William? William says, we your new roster worried about Pollard health. Young tight ends cut to 53 would be brutal. Will, I get it. We'll just have to see where we are with Tony. Tony's first hit is going to be against the Giants. As I already knew, he was not going to be playing in the preseason. And so nobody really knows what their leg look like. By no means. Nobody knows. Trying to figure out this. Okay, there we go. Nobody really knows where he's gonna be at as far as his leg goes. We gonna have to find that out. I think he'll be fine, but keep in mind though, William, he's not asked to carry the load. That's why we're gonna have this running back by committee going again. I just don't see it. All right. Calling line is open. I done talked long enough. Let me hear from you guys real quick. And we all go to bed together. Some of y'all got to be at work. Again, this is not my regular day or regular time, but just felt the vibe. Okay. So to do it tonight, I was going to say this to Saturday, but I'll go ahead and do it now. Phone line open. You see the line there, 901-654-6853. We're talking about the NFC East predictions. We're not talking about the Houston Texans. My God. We're not talking about, who going to win the Super Bowl. We're just talking strictly the NFC East and who's going to win the division and the ranking order from that. So you can call in if you want. If not, we can all get ready to go to bed. You understand? Waiting on one person to call in if you can. If not, I'll close up shop. I don't mind because I'm getting tired too. I've been up a long time. Hey, thanks to those who checked on me. Hey, I'm feeling better, which is why I missed Monday night, of course. I just didn't feel my best. I'm not 100% now, but I'm much better than what I was on Monday. So I'm progressing, obviously. And I will be with you guys on Monday for sure. On Saturday at 3:00 for sure. Gonna be fun. I'm back. Big time show going to another level. I got another call. All right. Let's see here.
Call from.
Yeah, this is Gary.
Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy. I got my brother on the line. Oh, my.
What's going on?
What up, man? What's up, Gary?
What's going on, man?
Man, I'm just trying to make it, man. I'm doing the best I can out here. What's going on with you?
You're doing better than making it. You're prospering, man.
Man, I'm trying, man. I'm just trying to do what I do, man. What's up, Maurice?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gary. What you got, man?
Yeah, listen. My concern with the Cowboys, I only have one concern. I'm concerned about the offensive line after the starters. That's my concern. I'm not concerned about the defense. I'm not concerned about Dak. I'm not concerned about our receivers. I'm concerned about the depth of our offensive line. I think once you get past those guys, because we're formidable on that offensive line. Once you get past that, if Tyron Smith goes down, and you have to do some shuffling. And with the pieces that we have on that offensive line, in terms of the depth, I'm not too sold on those guys as a whole. There's a couple guys, TJ Bass, I think you can get by with.
Yeah.
I think you can get by with. I've seen Richards. I think you can get by with those guys, the young guys.
Yeah.
But a few guys, I have questions about. Matt Walesko, I have questions. Josh Ball, I have a question. That's my concern. Mm-hmm. And with a long 17-game season, you can almost guarantee, you can book it, that Tyron Smith will lose game time.
Yeah.
He will be out. He will miss some game time. And then We don't know the situation with Zach Martin. We're not too sure what Steele is going to do. We hope that Steele comes in ready to play football. But that's my concern. That, to me, that's the difference between the Cowboys being 13-4, 12-5, and those guys being 9-8. To me, that's my concern.
Mm-hmm.
That's my concern.
I like that.
Upright.
Yeah, I think that. I think you hit the nail on the head, especially in the case of the offensive line, and I stepped up even more because we've seen in the preseason who their backups are, and it's nothing to shout about. Let's just say it like that. I see them doing well. Like last game is exactly what I'm talking about. They ran the ball well last game. They really did, especially when they put in that 2 tight end set. They really ran the ball pretty good. Rigo looked good. Deuce, of course, do what he does when he finally got the ball. They ran the ball, but when it came to passing the ball, pass protection, it got real shaky, real shaky. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say this. I will give Josh Ball credit. He played much better this last ball game.
He did.
Than I've seen him play. And I've seen him play since he's been there at guard.
Yeah.
I'm not too confident with him playing right tackle. But him at guard, what I saw him, he's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
But can he remain consistent is my question.
Yeah. And of course,
you can tell he's been working hard. You can tell he's been putting in the work. But my thing is, over a 17-game schedule, if he has to play 5-6 games in a row, if a main guy's out, can he hold up? I mean, he'll be going up against some D tackles. He'll be going against some rush ends. He'll be going against some guys who are more agile and have a lot more quickness than he will. Will he be able to compete? That's my issue.
I agree with you on that, and I think that the main one is, and this is every year, is Tyron Smith. I mean, good Lord.
Right.
I mean, if he goes down, it's almost anticipated. I think the move obviously would be Tyler Smith back to left tackle, but who then is going to play left guard? Who's going to stand beside him? That's where the question mark would be.
Well, what they're doing is I read that they're working Austin Richards at the right tackle spot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're going to do something with Steele at guard if something were to go down with Tyron.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think, like you said, I think they're gonna swing Tyler Smith out at left tackle. I think that's a given.
Yeah. But
I think they're working Austin Richards at right tackle in case Steele something happens with Steele.
Yeah.
And swing him in at the other guard spot on the opposite side of Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Over on that guard spot. And then, in other words, they're gonna slide him over at guard at Tyler Smith's guard spot and move Tyler Smith out at left tackle.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to end up happening if something were to happen. And so it's a lot of musical chairs that they'll do. But, I don't think Matt Waletzko is capable of playing tackle. I mean, I think he's better at guard because he got whipped the whole game against Seattle. He just got manhandled. He got boat raced the whole game against Seattle.
I love
now he's better.
I don't know if you can see the screen, Gary, on the show, but I think there's the answer there. From William Keefe, he said Farrakhan would probably move to left guard if Tyler Smith had moved to left tackle, and I love Farrakhan. I thought that he was going to be.
Farrakhan's a player.
Farrakhan is not getting. You like Bass? Bass has played well.
I like Bass.
Yeah, Bass has played well.
I like Bass.
Yeah, I like him too. I think that they would go with the proven though. Well, I ain't gonna say proven, but more experience in Farrakhan because he did play a lot there. That's just what I would think. But I love Farrakhan move people.
Oh yeah, Fairnow's a mauler.
Yeah, he got a little streak in him, a main streak as well. So I'm just saying, I like him there in case it happens.
He got some mean guys.
Yeah, man,
Fairnow
he got a
mean guys.
yeah. He's kind of brutal, and he ain't too bad at pass blocking as well, which is important. Man, Gary, I sure appreciate it. Yeah, go ahead.
That's what we're going to need. We're going to need pass blocking guys with us running that Texas Coast offense. We're going to need guys, and we're going to need guys that's able to hold up just a little bit, because that has to get rid of the ball quick.
Yeah.
And not have those guys holding blocks too long, because we got a bunch of young guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I know you got to go, man. I just want to call in.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Man, I miss you, brother. Come on back. Come on, holler at you, boy.
You too, man. I will.
All
yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, be blessed.
Yes, sir. That's my brother, Gary Bryant, a awesome preacher in his own right. Y'all didn't know that about my guy. And a knowledgeable Cowboy fan as well. Love that dude. Been with him, I think we may have been associated with each other for maybe about a year or two, maybe. Gary, am I right about that? Maybe about 2 years. And so we've talked other than just the big time show. We two preachers get together. We have preacher talk. That's what happens. That'll go over your head. I'll leave that alone. So, beautiful brother, man. I appreciate him so much. William, you dropping some knowledge in 2 years. That's what I thought. I knew it was like that. So that's my guy. Great checker too. Yeah, see, let me tell you something about Gary. And I'm cut from the same cloth. Let me tell y'all. Now, if you want to look for those that like to quarter, I don't care how you say it, shoot the dozens, and we're in Memphis, we say checking. In other words, you checking folks, talking about them, check. You check them, say like, hey man, bald headed, blanket, blank. I ain't talking about cursing either. I'm just saying. Gary Bryant is a checker. He can check folks like I can. Comedian like checking. See what I'm saying? Top notch, world class, Grammy award winning checker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm from Memphis. That I'm talking about a world class Hall of Fame type checker. See, we ain't preached all our life. We let me stop before I get in trouble tonight. Let me stop. We can hit you any way you want to be hit. If you want Bible, we can talk Bible with you. If you want to talk Cowboys, we can talk Cowboys with you. You want to talk basketball, we can talk basketball. Now, if you just want to just start checking, just good check, good clean, hardcore checking, that'll have you on this floor laughing. That's me and Gary. I put 4 boxes up here. It's just start checking. We have everybody just dying laughing. I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. That's my guy. Don't worry about it. During the season, just check him out, and he'll be in the chat box. And on one of these bad Cowboy days, where I got to start talking about folks like I do, I'm telling y'all better tune in, because I'm gonna make sure Gary in here with me, and we just gonna start checking players. See, we call it like it is. Major say you grew up in the Church of God in Christ. Used to come to the convention in Memphis every November. Oh yeah. Yeah. You got a little Memphis in you there. That's right. It's back to Memphis too. So, Demetrius, are you coming this November? I think it's in Memphis again. Yeah. All right. Anybody else before I close up shop? My brother Gary pretty much came in and shut it down. That's all I need tonight. Plus, I'm tired, man. I'm tired now. I'm holding my mouth over here, not because I'm, doing it. Just, I'm getting a little sleepy and starting to drool a little bit. You understand? So I gotta do this number here. Keep from. I gotta keep. Let me get out. Gary got me thinking chicken. Now let me start acting the fool. So I had to do this number here just to do this number here. I got a little. When you get tired, you almost sleep while you're talking. And when you get older like I am, things don't you start drooling a little bit, So I'm out of here. I know it's time to go now. Well, it's time to go. I appreciate you guys listening. I will see you guys this Saturday. I don't know. I might come on again. I don't know. I'm about to crank this thing up now. I got to crank it up now, y'all. Kid Williams say Cowboys raise your blood pressure. Well, William, look, you probably need to go to the doctor now. Do an emergency visit. Make sure. Yeah, Gary. Yeah. Make sure, William, that you get in there, get your appointment now. Make sure that the blood pressure medication now is good enough to hold you now. All right. You might need to get 2. Okay. This is the reason why I'm saying, William, check me out right here. See, you need, since your blood pressure raised up. All right. Now take it from me. I've been on blood pressure medications for, oh my God, over 25 years, and I'm 50. So I started early. This is in my family and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of a veteran in the medication area of blood pressure medication. All right. So this is what you need, William. Now, don't do this because I'm not a doctor, but I said I'm a veteran of it. I can't diagnose it, but to help you, this is what you need, William, in blood pressure medication. Y'all ready? Y'all know I'm on the food tip right now. Okay, this is what you need. You probably need the blood pressure medication that runs through your body real quick and make you have to go use the restroom. You understand what I'm saying? That way, it'll get you away from the TV, okay? Where you will have a break so your blood pressure don't raise. See, if y'all hype and the Cowboys messing up, if you had to get up because the blood pressure medication done ran through you, you probably need to get that medication. Yeah, they're like, yeah. My brother, there he is. Here he come. Here he come. He said, Gary Bradford said, you need some water pills. Yeah. So it'll make you have to get up. Demetrius, you understand what I'm saying? You can laugh, but you understand what I'm saying. You need something that's going to make you get up and get away from the TV in the middle of a drive. So you need that medication flowing when the Cowboys is down by 3 and there ain't no but a minute 40 left and we got the ball. You need to take it. You need to take it right then. So by the time, let's say it's about a minute 30 left, by the time that medication and water pills, like Gary said, once they get in you, you'll come back, the game be over with. See, you ain't got to go through that. See what I'm saying? See, you ain't got to go through it. See, that's what you need. So when you go to the doctor, William, I hope you're writing it down. I hope you're writing all this down. You need to go check it out. Name Gary said you need a 5-gallon. See, this is my brother here. Vinegar bucket. This is what you need. This is what you need. You need this type of stuff. See, we're not only Cowboy fans, we're concerned about your health as well. We're concerned about keeping stress off of you. See, this is what we do. Okay? Maybe I need to add that to my show. Cowboy tips for watching games. I think I may need to include that down. Thank you, William. We just here to help, William. William, we just here to help. We just here to help. We love each other. We Cowboy family. We love each other. So there it is. Okay? So again, I may need to, Gary, we might need to do this together, bro. I may have to pull you up on the show and where we'll do Cowboy tips when you're watching games. And we'll help people nationwide. We'll help people nationwide because there's a lot of stressed out Cowboy fans. We're only here to help. Okay? Now, it may not, be conventional. It may not be something that you might want to, we'll leave that up to your judgment, whether you're going to practice it or not. Okay? But we're here to help because we've been through it, you see? I'm 50 years old now. When the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, I was 22. So I done been through decades. You understand? I done it all. I know what you need. I know what you need to go buy. I know what you need to practice. I know what you don't need. I know what you need and what you don't need. Okay. I know how to help in your bank account. And don't sit buying all these t-shirts and hats and stuff when you know the Cowboys might be in a little trouble. Just save your money. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know that. We got to help you. That's what we're gonna be here for. All right, I'm done. But now look, may the Lord watch between me and you while we're absent from one another. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. I'm gonna holler. I'm about to. Wayne say, Wayne, okay, Wayne, right here. See, we got to give you a strategy. Okay, hold on. I see you right there. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. What William say right here? You may have to take water pills pregame. Now, if you do it pregame, you'll be good for the first half. We're getting you stress out. After pregame, though, if you do it pregame, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be back to your old self by halftime. So you gotta be strategic when you take it. Okay? So I don't want you to mess that up. All right. Man said saffras tea. Gary. See what I'm talking about? See, it's time to go. I'll holler at y'all. I'll see y'all Saturday, 3:00. We got to get out of here. As you know, when we leave each other here, same rules apply. Put those hand clap emojis up. Let's go. Miss Ty's already done it. Put y'all hand clap emojis up right about now. We're going to groove our way on out of here. All right? I don't see it. I saw one person. I need y'all to come on. Crank it up. Appreciate you though, man. Appreciate you. Time for everybody to go to bed. Go ahead and give me my hand clapping emojis though. Don't say good night. He gave me fire. Okay, I'll take that one. Appreciate you. There Gary is. There you go. All right, I'm done. That's all I need to see. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you on Saturday. Maybe coming up. Y'all just turn the live notifications on. I'm coming. All right. I'll see you guys whenever. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one and the only, the Big Time Show. Now put your hands on it.